So today I came off of a 3-day fast. It is currently around 7 in the morning. I tend to not sleep that great when I do a longer fast, like into 3 days. It might not technically be 3 days. I'm like 66 hours in right now. But since I pushed another day, I just typically don't sleep good. So I've been up since 6. I showed you guys I made my coffee. I put MCT oil in it. That's something that I try and only do on my feed days because it does have quite a bit of calories in it, and I feel like it would break a fast. But I put it in my coffee. You want to make sure to cool the coffee off before you put it in it because the MCT is sensitive and it easily breaks down with heat. Currently, my potatoes are boiling. Today's going to be a little bit different than a typical feed day. Because I just did 3 days, I'm a little bit more forgiving with carbs. So I did put 2 small to medium potatoes, and I'm going to fry it in some olive oil, and then I'm going to put tons of eggs on it. It's a great way to get a lot of eggs in when it's just a little bit harder to eat eggs. I like to have a whole cup of it. I found that my weight loss has been better the more coffee I've drank. So I don't really hold back with it. I'm not someone that necessarily likes the flavor. Even though today I'm eating, I'm still drinking black coffee. The only thing I would consider putting in it maybe is allulose, or like liquid allulose, or like milk, like I can't eat cow milk, but if you can, then I would use cow milk, but otherwise plant milks like almond milk or coconut milk. So you don't have to do this, but when I fry potatoes, I've been liking to fry them lately by boiling them first and getting them pretty soft, and then putting them in the hot oil after obviously getting them kind of dry. So they're getting a little squishy, but they're still not as soft as I would like to see them yet, but they're very close. Okay, we got them drained, and they are perfectly soft right now. So I'm gonna heat up this oil and transfer them over. So when you boil the potatoes first, like I did, you don't want to mess with them too much in the pan, or else they start to fall apart. You want to let them get that crispy outer layer first before you start flipping it. So I'm gonna let them sit in this position for a while before I flip them. Okay, along with my potatoes and eggs, I'm going to have some turkey bacon too. We do eat biblically clean, so we don't eat pork or anything like that, but I also have alpha-gal, so I can't consume anything like that even if I wanted to. But this is just kind of what we got to do. Before I got alpha-gal, I really liked beef bacon. I found it even tastier than pork bacon, but now I'm stuck with turkey. But it's okay. At least I can have something. I'm gonna try and put as much on there as possible. Okay. Sure. So in the beginning of my journey, I didn't eat anything processed. But since being diagnosed with alpha-gal, I found it really hard to hit my protein needs because I can't have any red meat. And I have started to eat processed things. I found these to be really tasty, really good, and it runs my protein up really well. There's 21 grams of protein in each bar, 4 grams of carbs, and 1 gram of sugar. And these are what the bars look like. They are just over 2 ounces. However, I have been experimenting with making my own homemade protein bars, and I made these. I'm really excited to have these. I made them with unflavored protein powder, peanut butter, hazelnut spread, or chocolate hazelnut spread, coconut oil, almond flour, and I think that's it. And I just press them into the pan, let them chill, cut them into little pieces, and put them in the fridge. If you're wondering what that big pot of potatoes are about, that's for my children. They wanted mashed potatoes this morning. So the turkey bacon is something I try and eat every day that I do eat, because it's an easy way to have a delicious, satisfying meal, and also to help me hit my protein needs and a little bit more variety. The potatoes are coming along good. I think I'm gonna flip them. So I just took my bacon pan and I put probably about 3 tablespoons of butter in. This is gonna be to fry the eggs in for my potatoes. I really like the taste of the bacon mixed with the eggs, like all the greases and stuff and all these like little burnt pieces taste really good to me. I like to use quite a bit of butter when I fry the eggs because they come out better, they're easier to flip, and they just overall do better. Got the potatoes flipped a couple of times. They're coming along really well. I'm gonna season them up now. I'm just over 66 hours in, and I'm about to break my fast with this turkey bacon. So amazing. Okay, so I just got all of the potatoes put on the plate. They're all done. They look absolutely perfect. And then I put 5 eggs in here because that's a lot of potatoes, and I need a lot of eggs if I'm going to be eating that many carbs. Although I like to put cayenne pepper on the whites because I find the whites gross. They're harder for me to eat, and when they have a little bit of spice and more flavor to them, it makes it easier. Also, I want to say this amount of potatoes is probably somewhere around 40 grams of carbs, and earlier in my journey, when I weighed a lot more, that would not knock me out of ketosis because I was tracking and I was always in ketosis even after eating like a whole day, and like I even ate close to 100 grams of carbs once and it didn't knock me out of ketosis. You might be different. I've found that as I'm losing weight and getting smaller and everything, this amount of potatoes, it might knock me out of ketosis, but it's not a big deal because I'm gonna go right back into a fast. Okay, this is what I am breaking my fast with. I did already have some of the turkey bacon. So there was 7 pieces of bacon, but now there's only 3 because I had quite a bit while I was cooking the potatoes. So you see I have the potatoes and the 5 eggs. I try to do over easy, but I think I cooked them a little bit longer. And then I have the 2 protein bars right there, my homemade one and then the Quest one. And then I'm going to have a glass of this Khalifa Farms organic almond milk. I'm probably going to have to go take a nap soon because I'm very, very, very tired. I wasn't able to finish all my plate of food. There's still a little bit of food left. 1 piece of bacon, a handful of potatoes, and I am going to eat that protein bar though. So I totally forgot to take pictures, but I wrapped up my feeding window with coconut milk, and then some Brussels sprouts, which I roasted in olive oil, and then some salad with some really delicious, like Italian dressing. I napped for way too long today, so my feeding window was a little bit longer than I like it to be, but that's okay because I just did a 3-day fast, so I'm not super worried about it or anything. I stopped eating around 2, or no, it was like 2:30ish. Typically I like to keep it closer to 2 or even 1 if I can. The earlier the better, I found for me. But anyways, I hope this helps you on what a refeed day looks like. This morning I weighed 143 pounds. I just weighed myself right now with my clothes on and everything, and I was 146. So that's about a 3-pound gain from all the stuff that I ate. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.